It's a big day, everyone. Today, I'm at Valleyfair, a park that I have been wanting to go to for a while because this is actually the last Cedar Fair park I need in order to have completed all of them, which is super exciting.
I can't say the same, but that's okay.
I'm not counting the Schlitterbahns or Gilroy Gardens. That's my one asterisk there. But other than that, now got them all. And it's exciting to be here. And one thing we were saying when we walked in, it's a pretty impressive skyline.
It really is. Wild Thing looks awesome.
Wild Thing is huge.
Based on the reviews I've heard from this fellow, it's not, but it looks dope.
Wild Thing?
In 18 years. It's been 18 years since at this park, so we'll see if anything's changed. I just here riding it and just kind of being able to appreciate how far Morgan's come with like all the Chad's Morgan and everything else. But this is kind of like the OG, it's the first one, so.
Yeah, well, and the ride that all of us are going to get to ride for the first time today is Renegade, which is pretty exciting.
Yeah.
I've heard great things about that. So now that we're in the park, let's hit up some rides. So what's cool about this place is that this is the origin of Cedar Fair right here. You know, Cedar Fair, it's Cedar Point and Valleyfair put together. Those were the first two parks. And I can already say the atmosphere is a million times better than Michigan's Adventure.
Oh, absolutely. There's actual energy here. People seem like they're having fun. It feels like they care about this park.
It's more colorful.
It's more colorful. It's vibrant. The location's better. And I don't know. We've been here for like 5 seconds, and I can already tell it's gonna be a better day.
Yeah, it's just a nice park so far. You walk around, the landscaping's beautiful. Like the rides just look great. I mean, I know I'm not the biggest fan of the rides here, but you know, you can make up for having okay rides with having great energy in the park.
This is a really big Planet Snoopy. Gotta walk through it to get to Wild Thing and the back of the park. Yeah, I was just impressed at the amount of land that's here. So we're like still in the dry park. There's just water slides right there. Big tall slide structure. So weird. PTSD already. They have a Mad Mouse, and they're operating it the same way as the one in Michigan's Adventure, where they're stacking, only running one on the course at a time.
You don't need the credit.
I'm not doing that. That was that was so bad from Michigan's Adventure that I will happily miss this thing if they're gonna do that. That is ridiculous. We made it to Renegade. It is way in the back of the park, and I had no idea. This place is big.
It's really big, and it did not look like it when we pulled up.
No, not at all. But here it is.
That's the day.
There's the entrance. Hopefully this is an indicator of what lines are gonna be like, because we just walked onto this thing. And that is satisfying, because then we can just do this all day.
That's what I thought.
You happy? Two rides there on Renegade, front row and back row. That is a great ride.
It really is. I didn't expect it to be that good.
That is a fantastic first drop there in the back. Some really fun airtime modes. Yeah, it's definitely a backseat ride. But we did the front first, and great speed. It's a fun little thing. I mean, you know, these GCIs all feel pretty similar, but I like what they did here.
Yeah, this was. I have never actually fully watched the POV of this.
Neither had I.
It's been how many years now? 14 years. And I finally got out here to ride it, and I love it. The first drop is very intense, especially in back, and then the second hill just sends you soaring. It's some of my favorite GCI airtime almost, and like right next to the station too. It has a nice station fly through.
Yes, it does. Yeah,
I love that GCI does that. It's just such a nice little touch.
Yeah. If I did have to give a critique, I'm not a fan of the seat belts. Most GCIs have these seat belts that you know, you can tighten them, you adjust them as you will. These are retractable, once they lock in place. So even if you don't have the tightest of lap bar, it still kind of restricts the amount of airtime you're able to get. So
the airtime is good enough. That
it is good. Yes, yeah, you still get airtime, but I would say not quite as much if they had a different seatbelt situation. Why did we just walk under a road? That's so weird. Excalibur is so far back here. It doesn't make any sense. Very bizarre location for a ride, all the way here in the back. No one here. We're doing the back road because Tanner Tucker told me to. There's literally a road right there that separates Excalibur from the rest of the park. So weird.
Tanner Tucker.
I am listening to Tanner Tucker.
Don't we usually not agree with him until like years
like 2 years later? Yeah, so I'm just taking his word for it this time.
Wow.
He said back row on this ride is only fun because it's like a piece of garbage, so it's like fun garbage.
Hooray!
I'll get you out of here, so sit up right, hold on tight, and have a great time on Excalibur. Charge!
We just did a front and back row ride on Excalibur. That's an interesting one.
Yeah, short.
It is. It was
fast.
a lot shorter than I expected. Great pacing. It feels like I don't know, like a larger Adventure Express, I would say, or like a smaller Gemini. I think I liked it better in the front. The speed is really great, and
That too?
it was
Look at that, Tanner
What'd you
Tucker,
say?
you were wrong.
Sorry, Tanner.
Give it a few years, maybe we'll agree with you again.
Yeah, honestly. Yeah, it's not a bad little ride. I was, I guess, just a little surprised at the length of it, but I mean, you know, it's not too bad.
I would love to get one ride without the trim brake.
Yeah, there's a set
One
of
ride.
trims on the drop.
That thing would be nasty without
Yeah.
the trim brakes.
Yes.
Totally sick ride, short, quick, fast paced, but we're just.
Oh well. Made it over to Mild Thing, and it has a line, probably the longest line of the day, maybe, we'll see.
I guess we'll find out.
We were bound to hit a line eventually. Oh,
we
that's
got-
fine.
we got too lucky
I would
so
say
far.
the last two were just walk-ons, so yeah, this is fine. Wild Thing is indeed actually Mild Thing. It's like, okay, the speed is like pretty good. We did the front. The airtime is just very gradual and
Yeah.
gentle. So
The second hill was good though.
yeah.
That was
The,
good.
the hill right after the drop was fun. Yeah, definitely want to try it towards the back, but you know, that's all right. But it looks good. Like, it's a very impressive
pretty.
looking ride. Yeah, totally. So that's a pro. Lunchtime, and we're here at Minnesota Eats to get some local cuisine. Let's see what we got. This is theme park food? Jeez, look at this. This is a roast beef sandwich. And these are tater tots. Those are insane. Oh my gosh. This part of the park is so bizarre because we're like beyond the park entrance. Like, the entrance of the park is like over there, and then this like part like jets out. Another Intamin Impulse coaster for the trip. This one's Steel Venom. Yo, Steel Venom was great.
Yeah, I like it better than Wicked Twister.
I honestly might too. The airtime as you're going up that straight spike there in the back was really good, and it's as smooth as can be. Just a fun ride.
It is a fun ride.
Yeah, I approve. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is the only Cedar Fair park with a Larson loop. It's called Delirious, and I guess it's impressive looking. I don't know, it's a Larson loop, whatever. This is such a nice front entrance. I love just the architecture and everything. It's so pretty. Something most people never think about, but having been to so many parks, I love that they have pavers most places. I'm not a fan of the blacktop. Corkscrew is, well, an arrow corkscrew. Not much to it. It does go over the water, which is kind of cool.
It's very pretty.
It's like a
give it that.
mini Mako, but
My ears are.
yeah, it's loud lift hills is the theme of this park.
It really
Between
is.
Corkscrew, Excalibur, that both sound like Magnum, and then that thing that just sounds like, what do you call it, a fork in a dishwasher?
A fork in a garbage disposal, like multiple forks.
Next up, high.
Coaster. Plot twist, but you didn't expect that.
Unpopular opinion, High Roller has the best airtime in the park.
Kind of a surprise.
We did the back, and that first drop was great. Lots of fun little pops there. Certainly more airtime than Wild Thing, which is hilarious because that's a lot newer. But
Pretty smooth ride too. That was
yeah,
really fun.
yeah, Valleyfair has been taking care of this thing, so that was a good one. I thoroughly enjoyed that.
Might be kind of biased because it's like a roller, like high roller.
High roller.
High roller.
Oh my gosh, guys. Biggest shock of the day. I went to get a refill cup and they gave me a lid and a straw. This is unheard of. What is this, in a theme park? Like, what? They handed it to me and I'm like, what is this? I haven't seen one of these in years.
Still the little tiny water cups though.
Yeah, we seriously need to get rid of those.
Yeah.
Come on, theme parks, give us full-size water cups. All right, so there was number 2 ride on Wild Thing, and you know, I think it was even more mild in the back.
I would agree.
Front row is definitely better. I think that's the worst of the Morgan hypers I've done.
I haven't done them all, but I would actually take Steel Eagle over this.
And you were not a big fan of that one.
It was like a what do they say in SpongeBob?
7 mile spanking
spanking
machine.
That's how I described it afterwards.
Yeah, it's this one's just, I don't know, those last hills in the back did not do anything.
No.
There it is. Last rides of the day are gonna be on Renegade. Our plan is to just stay here and marathon it. Word of the wise, if you're in line for Renegade, watch out. This is colored for a reason. It's a step down. Hey Scott, how was that trip?
Yeah, it's a good trip.
See you next fall.
I did fall.
We just got off last ride of the night on Renegade, which brings our total ride count for today for 6. That's an awesome ride.
Yes, it really is.
It is got great pacing. We did most of those rides in the back, but we bounced around a little bit, and I genuinely had a good time on this thing. I think it's a top GCI probably. Wouldn't you say?
Oh, I would absolutely agree. Yeah, a couple of the like twisting down and then twisting back drops in the back are like just throw you out of the seat. It was really intense especially for GCI, man. That
It's
was
just
great.
good pacing all the way through.
Oh, totally.
Yeah, it flies. Fantastic first drop. Is it the smoothest? I mean, no. No. It could probably do for a little retracking, but it's really fun. I genuinely really like it. So I think that's gonna do it for our day here at Valleyfair. Overall, it was a good day.
Yeah,
Great day,
I'm satisfied with this
fun.
part.
Yeah, I'm glad that we got to finally visit this park. And you know, it doesn't have the best rides or anything, but atmosphere is great.
It makes up for it.
Yes.
with everything
Yeah, I don't think it's a park that I would make, you know, tons of repeat visits back to, but I think I'll always be happy to visit Valleyfair, you know?
Yeah.
So
You guys open something new. We'll be
yes,
back.
yeah, seriously, give this place a new roller
'Cause,
coaster.
you know,
Like,
it's been a minute.
it has been a minute. This was the last big new one, and I think they could definitely do for something really great. So that all being said, that does it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to stay tuned for more here at Coaster Studios, and we'll see you next time.